Hey guys, Asher coming at you today with another Raid Shadow Legends champion guide. Today we have a champion that I got absolutely wrong. This guy is a beast healer, a beast support champion. It's none other than Truath. So a shout out to a few of you guys. We have Grady looking for a Truath guide. We have Jack looking for a Truath that he got out of a random ancient shard. How about a guide? Yeah, absolutely, man. Let's do it. We have Robird. We have, wait. We have At Last Ash. Look at that. Look at that name right there. We have Nick looking for, I watch you every day for 2 years and never left a comment. Silent viewer. Nick, thank you so much for the support, man. That really means a lot. We also have a Pablo, a Finn McCool. We have a Leon God 69. We have a Dark Phoenix. We have a Dabby 2K. We have, well, I'm just going to keep going through them here, guys. We got a lot of requests, actually. A lot of back-to-backers here in Papa Fu Plays, but needless to say, a lot of you guys looking for a Truath guide. Tim Price as well. Let's go ahead and make it happen today, guys. Let's take a look at this champion. All right, guys, so Truath is a Dark Elf legendary champion. And again, I got this guy so wrong, man. He is a Magic Affinity champion as well. He looks pretty cool. I don't know. I mean, actually, all the champions in this game look cool, so I'm grading on a curve here. But I'm not like a massive fan of the aesthetic. Something about it, I have no idea. Not my favorite looking champion, but not awful either, I guess. Anyway, base stats, 23k almost on the HP. Very, very good. 1100 on the defense. Pretty, you know, average to above average. And then 101 on the speed. So the base stats are money for an HP-based champion. On the Staff of Life Rip, his A1 ability, there are 4 books to put into this, 5 levels. Attacks 1 enemy. Heals this champion by 5% of the max HP. Heals this champion by 10% of the max HP instead, if they have 50% HP or less. Nice little add-on on the A1. On the A2, we have 4 more books into it. Gaze Upon Me. This is on a 4-turn cooldown when you book it down. Attacks all enemies. Perfect Veil on all allies except this champion for 2 turns. And then a counterattack and a Strengthen on this champion, big version of the Strengthen. So a lot going on in this ability, right? We have the AoE attack, damage based on HP. We have a Perfect Veil, which is 15% AoE damage mitigation on all allies, anybody under the Perfect Veil. Moreover, they can't be attacked. Having a Perfect Veil that lasts for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown is the standard, like the good standard in the game, so that's very good. And then the counterattack leads him into healing himself more, right? As well as the big version of Strengthen to keep him alive, which comes into play on the A3. Animus Infusion. There's 4 levels again, but it all goes just towards the heal. So when we talk about booking this champion, you know, I mean, yeah, we'd ideally love to have this A2 booked out, but you can get by, let me tell you, without booking this champion. There's no books on the passive either. So this is definitely one of those champions, especially if you're a free-to-play or low spender, that you're just going to want to build and book later if you really love them. If not, you can get by fine without booking this champion. That's cool, right? So Animus Infusion is a 4-turn cooldown, heals a target ally by 20% of this champion's max HP. Then balances the HP of all allies to the highest HP, aka, we say it all the time, one of the best heals, if not the best heal in the game. After balancing, places an ally protect buff on the initial target for 2 turns. So now we have some ally protection, which is good because we also have a Strengthen on himself and self-sustainability vis-a-vis the heals on the A1 with that counterattack on top of everything else. Really nice synergy here from this support HP-based champion. And then it all comes together with the passive. Very powerful passive. Truly it's hard to say the highlight of the kit, but this is the motor that keeps everything going and what makes this champion good, right? Decrease the cooldown of the Animus Infusion, the A3, by 1 turn for every 10% of HP this champion loses. That's crazy. That's crazy. He's already losing some HP vis-a-vis the ally protection anyway, right? Even if he's not targeted. Moreover, because of the Perfect Veil on everybody, he's the only one that can be targeted. So he's losing a lot of HP, thus reducing the cooldown of the A3 like there's no tomorrow. I mean, it's a really incredible kit here, guys. So basically, we can easily take this A3 down to a 1-turn cooldown again, simply by losing 30% of his max HP. And there's one cooldown here. 1-turn cooldown. So once he's hit 1 turn or whatever, it will be reducing that cooldown, and then it won't reset until his next turn, okay? So overall, let's see what hellhades.com has to say about this champion. What do you say, guys? So he is, where do I have the hellhades.com website? Here we go. It's right in front of me. I'm literally staring at it. I thought I was still staring at the champion screen. My apologies. All right, so they give him a 4 overall, and I have to say, YST over there is a stingy grader. So I think this is a very good score. Very good score. Clan Boss 4.5. You can run this dude in Hydra 4.5. Run him in Doom Tower 4.5. Just as an uber healer support champion, right? Iron Twins 4, Sand Devil 2. Shogun Grove 3, Spider, Fire Knight, Dragon, Ice Golem, either a 4 or a 4.5 score. Hard mode, Spider 2, Fire Knight 1. I agree with both of those scores. Dragon, Ice Golem 3, I would actually put him as a 4 in both of those categories. Reason being is because the support that he provides in Dragon Normal and Ice Golem Normal, it's going to be the same level of support, certainly in hard mode as well. Magma Dragon 3, Frost Spider 3.5. Agree there. Nether Spider, great healer that can actually keep up with the Nether Spider. He'll be losing HP because of the poisons. He'll be healing because of the A3, the reduction. It's beautiful. Scarab King 3.5. Well, you can see the rest of the scores here. So basically an all-around healer support champion. Heck, even in the arena, he can be a challenging champion to deal with for the competition. So I think 3.5 or 4 is fine. He's definitely not a meta champion in the arena, that's for sure. However, in a bolster set, which we're going to show him today, he can be a great carry in the arena as well. Or a Guardian set. Spoiler, those are my 2 favorite sets for this champion, okay? In terms of multipliers, he has an average multiplier on his AoE attack, 0.27, 0.2 on his A1. So a 0.27, let's compare that. I think that Eric's probably is a champion that a HP-based champion that everybody considers to be a very good nuker. So let's see her multipliers for HP, because sometimes it can be a bit wonky. So on her AoE on the A1 is a 0.22, and then on the A2 it's a 0.35. So we're getting with, what was it, 0.26, was it? 27. So we're getting somewhere between Eric's A1 and her A2, okay, in terms of damage. So I don't know. I mean, listen, I'm not building him as a damage dealer, but you could get a little bit of damage. I mean, it's an AoE attack, right? And it's not that bad. But again, you really just want to prioritize HP percentage on this dude, right? For more heals, because again, his HP is based on his heals. So we're going to go all out HP, and that's how 99% of players, I feel like, ought to build this champion to get the most out of him, right? So anyway, wait, this is bothering me here. What do I have going on my Knights Revenant here? Well, who's new? Who's new? Oh, the new, gotcha. Longsword Turix. What does he get? Okay, we'll look at him later. Maybe future video, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the build here, guys. It is, as I said, I love this dude in Bolster Guardian, man. Bolster, Guardian, regen, right? There's no need for accuracy on this champion at all. He's not doing anything to the opponent whatsoever. So no need for accuracy, not a massive need for crit rate, crit damage. You know, you can build him with speed and HP. Those are the stat priorities. It's pretty basic, right? So we built him with 223 speed, respectable for the late game, but certainly not, you know, uber fast or anything like that. 104k on the HP, absolutely, right? We don't want to totally neglect defense either, so, you know, build a little bit of defense as well. It scales decently enough. The only other stat option that you could consider is resistance. If you want to make kind of a funky resistance team, have him blocking all debuffs while everybody else is veiled or perfect veiled, you know, that's an option as well. Obviously, you know, they're still going to be susceptible to debuffs or buff strips and stuff like that, but you can make him very tanky and high resist if you wanted to. But again, I think the way to go with this dude is just all HP. So I have HP on the banner, I have HP on the amulet, I have HP on the ring, I have have speed on the boots, I have HP percentage on the chest, and I have, you guessed it, HP percentage on the gauntlets. Now, we actually did have a quad roll crit rate on these gauntlets too, so hey, he actually does have 68% crit rate. You know, sure, why not? Why not? But you can see I have him again. Bolster Immortal. I think this guy's great in Guardian. He doesn't have a full AoE ally protection, so why not get some ally protection and throw some Guardian gear on him? So that would be my other favorite set next to Bolster for this champion. Bolster gear, as we always mention, it's hard to get anyway. So I think that Guardian gear is a perfect set for this dude, right? And Guardian is not, it's not something that, you know, we talk about that often. It's more of a niche set, but it's very good. Healer absorbs 10% of all damage dealt to allied champions. Heals by 10% every turn. Guardian was made for a champion like this. Get more utility out of him, right? So absolutely perfect option for him. In terms of blessings, I think he's a great candidate for Intimidating Presence personally, right? Strengthen your team's aura. It seems like the obvious way to go with this champion, personally. Let's see what HellHades.com recommends. Miracle Heal or Ward of the Fallen. Yeah, sure, you can go either of those routes with this champion, right? Why not? All right, guys, let's go ahead and take this dude into action really quickly here. Pizza just arrived, DoorDash, so your boys got to eat. But I do want to show you this guy in action. The best thing is where we're using him. I mean, we went over all the areas in the game in terms of his scores and stuff. I mean, you just heard me, just saw me. But it's one thing to actually see this guy and what kind of numbers he can put out. This is Secret Room 10 of Doom Tower Hard in this cycle. I'm going to put him with a bunch of like fusion champions from yesteryear, if you will. I'll put Eric's on the team too for some damage. I'll put my Celiac Priest Ornn. I'll put Artak. Why not, right? This is a very good team, and it's a very balanced team, right? Because we have some control, we have some support, we have ultimate support, we have some DPS with these three. Really cool squad, if I do say so myself, right? So let's see what he can do here, right? I want to pay attention, obviously, to the man of the hour. Let's make myself a little bit smaller here. So we can see Artak on the far right. You can see the perfect veil on everybody. Is he hiding? He's hiding over... No, he's right in the middle. My bad. No. Where the heck is... Am I blind? There he is. Right over here, second to the left. All right. So we want him to be attacked. Or we want him to attack. He uses his A3 right there. So he's using his A3 even when nobody needs healing. Then that was his A2, gaze upon me right there. You can see he has that counterattack now, right? He has that big version of strength, and this guy's very tanky, tough to keep alive. He goes right in there, heals himself up some more, right? Man, this is a fast run. Man, these Doom Tower hard waves, geez, they're starting to feel like Doom Tower normal waves to me. No? Anyway, we want this dude to be attacked. That's the name of it. There he goes. Of course, he gets attacked and they steal buffs here. He gets attacked without his counterattack. But I do want to see what numbers he puts out, even though, to be fair, he didn't really get a chance to shine here, right? Let's see. Boom, he gets the final shot in there, right? So the final shot, he puts out, obviously, a lot of healing. 276,000 worth of healing. Let's run him. You know what, guys? Again, he's not an arena champion. Let's just get acquainted with his skills a little bit more. I feel like it'd be premature to end the video right this second, right? We don't have live arena open, do we? Active for 4 seconds. Let's see if we can do a live arena battle. We get 4 whopping... No, it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be, guys. All right, let's put him against like a tanky go first team, right? Let's, as much as I love to do a super OP team, let's just kind of go weird with this guy, right? Let's go, let's pick him with a bunch of champions that we never really use, right? So let's you know what? Let's keep the roster exactly the same. What do you guys say? Is that weird to run these 4 together? Why not? I kind of like all of these champions, right? Let's see if they can stay alive. They're not speed tuned. Nothing is set about this team at all. So we might just die out the gate when Trunda goes. We'll see. All right, so we don't want to lead off with Animus Infusion, obviously. So we'll just AoE. Obviously, he's not built for damage, not going to do any damage, but he does have that strengthen, and now he has that counterattack, right? So Trunda goes. barely touched this squad. That's beautiful. That's thanks to the bolster set that he's wearing, right? The protected shield. We'll go... Artak just going to use him as an all-out nuker, but Eric's is going to be the star of the show here. Or maybe, well, maybe everybody's going to be the star of the show, right? All right. Go ahead, Eric's. Let him have it. Boom. Okay. Eric's is the star of the show. Let's go against another squad here. I'm trying to pick like a challenging go first team. None of these look that difficult, honestly. Let's do, no, not really that challenging. Another Trunda team is kind of fun. Arbiter, yeah, sure, why not? They got a Kymar, they got a Trunda, they got a good team power. All right, so everybody's asleep thanks to Kymar. Now everybody's debuffed, and now everybody's not dead. We still have 2 standing here. And the man of the hour is one of them, right? Well, Trunda's like, no, now no one's standing. All right, just for S's and G's, do you think that Eric's, if she gets a turn, do you, no, okay, fine. Random champions against a go first team, maybe it's not working out so hot. What can I say? I'm really taking the proverbial square peg and putting it in the round hole, given that this is a PvE champion. For the most part, right? All right. It is interesting that he autos into the Animus Fusion. All right, got to deal with these bombs. Go in there. Let's stun him. Boom. Okay, now this is a perfect time to heal. I mean, look at everybody, right? Boom, look at that. It's a complete heal that he's got. He's rocking a complete heal. Now, once he takes damage, those cooldowns are going to go right to the Animus heal. So if somebody attacks him right now, which they're not, he's going to kill them. You know, that would go right back down to having another complete heal, right? And again, I'm showing you in the arena where he's not known for, but this is the mechanic you can take advantage of anywhere. Think about Ice Golem, right? The Ice Golem comes down with that hard-hitting AoE attack. He's taking damage no matter what. He's going to have a complete heal ready to go on the next attack, right? All right, guys, so that's going to do it, man. Truath is a class act when it comes to heals and more heals and more heals and more heals, right? Again, I do think putting him in regeneration would be very, very good. Putting him in Guardian would be exceptional as well. Really depends on where you're using this champion, just like almost every champion in the game. But thank you for the champion guide requests, guys. I appreciate them. It gives me ideas. I have no shortage of inspiration because of you guys putting in these requests on a daily basis. So thank you, and as always, take care, guys.